Welcome back to the Toxic Pep. On today's news on Twitter, your past can come back to bite your ass. Simi is facing crazy backlash from Twitter after her former tweets resurfaced. Some of them contain a disregard for her husband and a very much unhealthy relationship and crush on J. Cole. We saw her say stuff like, J. Cole is the only one that truly loves me. We also saw this tweet of her comparing someone's birthday and J. Cole. At first, we had no idea who that was until we found out that the GOAT, Adekule Gold, shared the same birthday as J. Cole. So that's probably who she was talking about. On a different tweet, she also said that if she sees J. Cole, she would beg him for marriage. And if he says no, she'll ask him for a baby. And if he still says no, then she's going to use Babalawo on him. On a different tweet, she says, I really just want to eat at this moment. That's really all I'm wanting. I mean, that and to be J. Cole's second wife. Keep in mind, before I read this post, Simi has been dating Adekule Gold since 2014. This was made in 2016. She says, Babe know how to hold me tight if we ever are around J. Cole, because I might just switch boyfriends, kind of like a SIM swap, just like that. No matter who you are, I think you can all agree that this is clearly disrespect to the one you claim you love. Among these tweets, there was some about Idris Elba, and there was one that was particularly very disturbing. She says, coughs. She's retweeting something somebody else says. This is not her statement, but coughs kind of implies agreements. The original post says, Idris Elba is not in Lagos. He'll be staying at all the female rapists on my timeline are waiting to pounce. She did not just call herself a rape apologist, she called herself a rapist. And to be honest, this one is kind of disgusting, but it might be taken out of proportion. I don't know what she meant, but she says, Davies has a crush on me. He keeps coming close, acting like he want to lock lips, and then he puts his head on my lap. Should I give him a chance? He's 4. P.S. I think personally, if you throw one post like this, it's not that much of a problem, but she went on to talk about this kid like 3 times. It might be a little bit concerning. There's also this one that's just weird, not necessarily bad, just weird. I wonder if anyone has ever used breast milk to bake cake before. If you have ever ate cake at Simi's house, then sorry to tell you, but you're drinking breast milk, or happy to tell you, whichever one you are. And that past also kind of drew attention to Adekule Gold's past. And there's no misinterpretation here. That's not what he said. That's not what he meant, because he said it clearly. On a tweet, he said, stop closing your leg when you see girls. I hate it. Excuse me, sir, what? He also replied to a post saying, Zooms, Avi, I must see you. What the fuck is this guy talking about? He also claims that he loves when girls are vulnerable, say very defenseless. They have an awe effect on me. That's predatory behavior, if you know. Turns out that him and Simi were just tweeting whatever was in their mind in 2012. According to everything going on, Simi posted a tweet, but she only addressed the whole 4-year-old thing. She didn't address her husband being a creep, she being a rapist, and the rest of. If you want to read, feel free to pause it and read, because I'm not reading all that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.